Good morning. Welcome to your card of the day for Sunday the 6th or Monday the 7th of April, depending what side of the date line you're on. I think I might be an hour later today because we lost our daylight savings last night. So it's just after my midnight again. So our card of the day today is the Earth Star Chakra. Chakra is not a word I tend to use. I tend to use the word energy center. But these cards talk about chakras, so we'll probably use that word today. Initiation is what the Earth Star Chakra stands for. It's an interesting card. It's like a lotus with an eye in it, and then it's very grounding energy. Oh, there's interesting light codes on it too. Yep, no. I'll show it to you again. Some interesting light codes. The wonderful thing about light codes are that when you look at them, they speak to your higher self, your superconscious. Okay, so the keywords for this Earth Star Chakra are initiation, oneness, collective consciousness, sacred earth knowledge, anchoring transmissions from the higher realms, and integration of the divine and working with grid lines. The themes for this card are integration of spirit and the eternal self, and how you balance your physical and your spiritual reality. And the healing position for this is at your feet. It's actually 30 centimeters below the feet, but you can imagine it at the feet. And apparently you can actually use these cards and place them at the positions of the chakras to absorb that energy. I said I have this vision now in my mind of taping the card to my feet as I sleep. The colour for this energy centre is earth brown because it is that 12 inches below your feet, 30 centimetres below your feet. So what this card is saying to us today, you are standing at the threshold of the unknown. We are all standing at the threshold of the unknown at the moment. Yet with trust steady in our hearts and the ancient songs of our soul rising within us, a quiet light glows inside and guides your way. And from this sacred space, you hold the pulse of creation, the original spark. It's in here. And the living codes that carry the truth of who you are. So just breathe into that for a moment. Just allow those words to infuse into your energy bodies. This is a real activation, this card today. Even as you move between worlds, touching the unseen, you remain grounded, fully present in the here and now. And the higher you reach towards spirit, the more you're called to root deeply into the earth, to anchor yourself in her ancient wisdom. So the more you reach up, the more you open towards spirit, the more you anchor into the earth. That's what we do in our meditations. In this sacred balance between the earth and the sky, spirit and form, It's in this space that you walk forward in wholeness, being that. I think of it as a conduit between the two, the place where the two come together and balance and become whole. In fact, in one of my meditations, it was shown so clearly that the energy coming down from the central sun, the energy coming up from the earth, and the two joining together in a perfect union. And this pure ecstasy and bliss of these two energies being able to unite. And that is what this card is speaking to. So it's a good time to explore clearing meditations and simple self-energy practices that bring you home to your center. Let your intention flow toward what truly matters in your life, the quiet, meaningful places that nourish your spirit. And listen for balance. Notice the rhythms of your day, the natural shifts in energy that invite different states of being for you. There are moments made for deep presence, others for stillness, and some that carry the spark of inspired action. And when you align with these rhythms, life just flows with greater ease and grace. So this card today is calling you to anchor deeply into the earth and become that space where the energies from the central sun, from source, God, if that's what you want, if that's your preferred term, and our planet, you become the place where they come together in unity. You become the balance point. I'm being shown the scales and the way that the scales, you put your weight on one side and then you measure out your things so that they both weigh the same. That weighing both to be the same. That's lightness and darkness like yesterday. It's spirit and form. It's bringing that pure balance into everything that we do and keeping that spark of creation alive and the point in our heart. And we can actually meditate on this point. We can visualize there being a dot of light in your heart space, in this energy center. And you can visualize that growing larger and filling your heart space. That's the way that you can expand that light, that point of creation. And just bringing yourself always back to your center, grounding yourself down into the earth and envisioning yourself being grounded that 1 foot below the earth and beyond. But this one here is about the Earth Star Chakra, which is at 30 centimeters, 1 foot below the earth, below your feet. And because this card shows an eye, and there is the light of enlightenment. This is a point of grace, of peace, of illumination. So give yourself that space today. Listen for the balance. And notice those natural shifts in energy that you have throughout the day. And may you have a blessed day. I'll see you again tomorrow morning.